game.
Saints. And we are underway.
You don't even have any of the hidden
Stadium
cards.
in Houston.
I have all
This will be
of the
fielded on
hidden
the back
cards.
line of the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
I didn't have more time, bro. I mean, go look at my time on the game. That's what I'll tell you. I don't play that shit, man. Just go check trophies. Well, I don't even think that I beat that game yet. I would just kind of ventured off to go get all the fucking cars. I'm going against the Saints, huh?
What is that? 19! 25!
Yeah, we'll do that.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I'll take 5, though.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing,
He came out with that nickel
normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
All right, we're going to never see him in bitch ass. Yeah, you're my bitch right here. Okay. You're not my bitch no more. Yes, sir.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
That shit is trash,
and all of a
bro.
sudden here, it's 3rd down.
That shit fails in comparison to all of the motherfucking racing games, bro.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He's letting this. It got his man complete.
That shit's not better than Gran Turismo. That shit's not better than Forza. That shit's not better than none of them shits. I hate
73 yards.
I thought that Rockstar game was trash.
Strike first here in this opening quarter. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I sat with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
He's about to get off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's see if I can get rid of this guy. Let's see who's got him.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Somebody typing a long-ass message. Yes, sir.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Here we go.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this one up to the 26. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to put out right and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Hey, easy. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On 2nd and 7, Brees. He sets the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
What a stupid read. There's no pressure coming after that.
74 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Will Lutz on for the point after.
I just needed to get a game of Madden. I've been waiting on this D. Hines nigga all day.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7
That motherfucker
apiece.
didn't text me back at all, just like the last two.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Yo, Ole.
56. Yeah, let's go sack lunch. Shift! Watch the shift! Hey, 24. We got that.
On second down, here's Miller. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Here's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Destroyed you already.
Now it's Miller. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
19. Check 56. You ain't doing it. 55.
Yeah, Three Musketeers nasty.
Check. Hey, switch gears.
Milky Ways. Milky Ways are tall little bit with no nice sneakers.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Yeah, man, he just greedy as her.
Set. 19. I got you.
Miller. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down.
19. Right there. 56. Double dog. That's the one.
Out of the gun, Watson. Forced out to his left. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11th. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on.
A 28-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
I'll beat you up in there.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken.
Yo, what's the lane? Come on, what the? Wow. Yo. No, they ain't about to. Nah, they got the whatchamacallit. Yeah, you heard it much.
What killer are you running with?
Chapel.
Taking a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Well, it's not going to happen again, big fella. You may as well forget about it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Running with Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Oh, yeah.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield.
Yeah,
so how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2 minutes.
Oh, they
Out of the
bullshitting
backfield,
me, man.
that's complete to Kamara. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
You a sucker ass, man. You the
It's
best
a
DB on
first
the
down
squad.
following a gain of 3.
Bitch, nigga.
First down.
Chance, nigga. Oh, you want to try to look? Just gotta watch that little bullshit ass run. He coming out of that tight shit.
Ready?
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Get in the way. Run. Hey, easy. Hey, box truck.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Whopping with cheese.
Ready? 5-9. Kill. 41 the mark. 41. Smooth. Check 41.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze.
Yo, son,
he gets
these
this one
niggas
complete
wide
to Traquan
open, bro.
Smith. And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it.
Fumble. Celebration fumble.
It's not often that we see big plays.
Hey, look. The nigga got a breakaway touchdown and started dancing, and I stripped his ass.
They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Corner blitz and a sack by Patrick Robinson. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills, but now it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
3rd and long. It's Watson going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans push further out in front. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
That's what you get.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
But you got paid all the hours, though, right?
Oh, no, they're going to be crazy tomorrow.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Bree's going to throw.
What a, hey, the dude out. Hey, yo.
Trying to improvise. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. So 2 quarters down, 2
the dude that was in the match with
after the break.
Send me a party
and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
That one good for 26 and a first down. Bro.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
53.
Throwing now is Breeze. Again has it complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Breeze. And that's caught by Smith. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk of the pass game. 1st down. They'll run. This is Kamara. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Opposite. Here we go.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze. He's got Smith here.
Yo, why didn't you
last
fumble?
play. This time they
That's
double
incredible.
it and pick up 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation.
Yo, he
Would've meant
dove
that there was
right
an
into
incompletion.
J.J.
They would've
Watt.
picked it off. Okay, so they gave
Hey,
up the
yo,
completion.
this nigga-
But I really
that nigga man
enjoyed
is a
watching
bitch,
how
bro.
the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he
So I
dragged
joined the fight
across
from you
each
fucking
zone,
fucking
you
fucking
see him
pussy. I see you
pointing,
mad 'cause I killed
communicating.
you.
There he
So
is,
man,
and
you
they
was
passed him
camping,
off
bro.
to each defender.
Hey, I got one of y'all motherfuckers. Hey,
making
don't
a
tell
nice
y'all
play,
dumbass to
even
come
though
up
it was
over there.
complete.
You know what I had
He's
fucking
going to go
no head.
down. Sacked back at the
On the
13-yard
kid on one
line.
of skates on, man, you a fucking dude stalking me.
Barreling in for
The
the
point of a
sack.
killing is to kill your fucking ass, not fucking walk away, right?
Oh, I know you're not using my words.
Yeah, I use the word a bitch talk myself. Oh my mama, you said your mama something like damn, bro, you know that shit. So man, you fucking twist, I slapped in your face, nigga. I said, what? I said, please do. I want this shit. You know? So man, you gonna do shit to me, bro. You do shit to
Michael
me, bro.
Thomas there to make the
Should have invited him to the
grab.
party.
As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Lutz with the extra point. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
Nah. Send that nigga the invite right now.
After the touchdown,
That
Lutz
nigga
to
named
kick it
Smith.
off.
Smith.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
You want to just bomb the ball around, right, you little bitch? I got something for you.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Come on, a cover two.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it
Hey, yo,
are really
go
wishing for college
ahead,
roles.
go ahead,
Only need that one
I'm
foot
about to
down
put this shit
instead
on
of 2.
public, man.
It's
I
awfully
can't be
difficult
asking
on the
niggas
sideline, isn't it?
Oh, he
Second
dropped the
down
rock,
pass
my
play there,
nigga.
but it's incomplete.
Yo,
And now
my
offensively, it's
nigga.
3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself,
Get that shit perfect.
actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play
he
caller is
ain't coming
thinking,
to what? He ain't
what have
coming
I
to
done before that's worked well that I can go
Hey,
to
Sean,
right
in that
now?
coming,
Yeah,
bro.
because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively.
fucking
Several
ran
on the
the football.
sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Anger is on the punt, and he gets this one away.
I get shot at for no reason.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Yeah, we'll go right
Love the
away
flexibility
and
of
get
these
shot.
punters. Their leg
You talking
drive,
shoot
able to
back.
get it way up in
back.
the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and
You
down
already
it
shot.
inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Exactly.
He's checking.
Fuck you mean? Shoot back.
Wake up.
On 1st down, Breeze. And Breeze is going to go down in the end zone.
You shot.
Safety. So troubles here
Now you
offensively.
hurt.
I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
Whatever, nigga. Hold on,
Texans
bro.
offense ready
I'm
to
in the
go for their
motherfucking
next drive.
third
They've got the
quarter,
lead here
dude.
getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Nigga on some gay shit, bro. That's all he said is, suck my dick, suck my dick.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play.
I am a man. There you go, Jeremiah.
Nigga, you died, you suck, nigga.
On 2nd and 9, Watson steps away to his left. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Here's Watson, buying time to his left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Talking about everybody, what time it is? And that's how you go to sleep. With the light on, the game on. Look.
From the 50, it's Watson.
No pause. Unpause.
Flush to his right. They'll find Miller. That's complete.
Hold that hand up.
And he's
Hold
able
that
to
hand
take it
up.
across midfield before going out of bounds.
Hold that fist up.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Yeah. Look at him. Come on, baby. Jeremiah, it's 10:30. You got to go to bed, man.
A first down carry now for Miller. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Anytime you go an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
So
Under
they
4 to go.
They released the zoo animals now.
So Chicago, they broke into the zoo and released the animals now.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Yo, they
That'll be a
really
loss of a
doing too
yard,
much.
and it leads to a
They
third
released
down.
the zoo animals.
Zoo animals.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Watson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
She gonna probably cut aside too, have a mohawk, curly mohawk.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Got to trust my gut and just go for it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Oh, I got
good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out
Catch
on the
this
side.
nigga.
20.
Catch this nigga.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Yes, same game, man. And he picked up the fucking picked up the blitz.
And once again, the Saints are back out in front. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to
execute. Been all of his
Starting
plays,
on your
though,
own
man.
20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
You bucking on, Zola. You bucking on. I'm gonna send you the north.
Check.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. So at least give your team a fighting chance.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Hey, Shaq. Zola said, what you got for snacks over there, man?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for that one-on-one right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
She's 19 pounds right now. Some shit underweight. She's 19 pounds right now. Some shit supposed to be 21 pounds right now. I said, man, you know how much the girl eats?
On second down.
Oh my gosh, bro. He stood right up, bro.
The best thing about it is
like a lawn chair.
120%
They'll
no
wind up
above height,
losing
though.
4
She tall
yards
shit.
on the play. And they're going to have a third
We knew that
down.
shit already. It's tall as hell, man.
Boy,
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Triple drive.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
So another big shot dodge there defensively. Now they're just 1 point completion away from salting away this victory, and I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it away.
They're about to be sick because this is going to work.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Yeah, it's going to work.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he finds Stills complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Fuck, I was late.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
Come on, fellas. That shit is wide open. You got it. We got you this time. We got you this time. We got you this time. Come on. Come on. Get out there. Oh, my gosh.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
That nigga's going to do it again. He's going to do it again.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
Damn, dog, that's fouls too, man. Hey, let's go.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check. 5-9.
Again, it's Kamara. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, shit. I got stuck.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Now he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one.
Oh, my God. I hit the fucking pallet, bro.
Ready. 5-9. We go 21.
Now a first down carry.
Oh, my God, sir. How you miss?
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, this from 46. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this